Audi Q8 e-tron 50 SUV is a genuinely pleasant car to drive, smooth, refined, and unmistakably Audi. But after spending some time with it, I noticed that a few of those premium features that I expect to find are missing. That's no accident. Audi Malaysia made a conscious decision to give the Q8 e-tron 50 a slightly more reserved feature set, making room for the more premium 55 variant to truly stand out. Yes, the 55 variant comes in at a higher price tag, but it brings a whole lot more to the table. More performance, more tech, and an extra edge in luxury. And with the experience with the Audi Q8 e-tron 50 variant, I wanted to find out what more that the 55 variant could offer. So I reached out to Audi Malaysia and they were kind enough to provide me with the 55 variant, though this one comes in the Sportback form. Now, while the body style is slightly different, both the 50 and the 55 variants share the same design language and core specifications, so the comparison still stands. I'll be spending some time with the Audi Q8 e-tron 55 Sportback to really see how much of a difference it makes over the 50. With that, welcome back to Carsick.my for another review video. This isn't my first time behind the wheel of the Audi Q8 e-tron, and the moment I stepped in, it all felt very familiar. Even in this sleek Sportback form, Audi's signature styling carries over effortlessly, giving the Q8 e-tron a commanding yet elegant presence. But what sets the 55 variant apart are the upgrades that elevates its modern appeal. Up front, the headlights have been upgraded to a more modern LED headlight system. While the 50 variant features standard LED headlights, the 55 variant gets Audi's Matrix LED high beams, intelligent lighting that offers excellent visibility in the dark without blinding oncoming traffic. And here's a cool detail. The headlights can actually project the Audi logo onto a nearby wall or the road ahead. A small detail, but very Audi. Between the headlights, the center section of the grille lights up too, showcasing the Audi rings in a subtle, futuristic glow. It's modern and it's bold. One of the standout upgrades on the Q8 e-tron 55 variant is the wing cameras, which replaces the traditional side mirrors found on the 50 variant. Now, I'll admit, when I first started using them, it was a little disorienting, but after some time on the road, they began to feel pretty natural. My only gripe, the screens are positioned a bit low on the door panels, and they are smaller than what I prefer. That said, the clarity more than makes up for it. These displays are razor sharp. In fact, compared to the wing cameras on the Kia EV9, the ones on the Q8 deliver noticeably better image quality. The 55 variant also rolls on larger 21-inch rims, an inch bigger than those on the 50 variant. The tires are wider too, sized at 265/45R21, and behind those rims, there are the eye-catching red brake calipers that give the car a sportier, more aggressive look. Stepping inside the Audi Q8 e-tron 55, at first glance, you might struggle to spot the differences from the 50 variant. It feels just as premium, just as polished. But Audi has slipped in a few thoughtful upgrades to make daily driving just that bit more enjoyable. Most noticeably, the screens for the rearview camera that was mentioned previously. Now personally, I think the screens sit a little too low for optimal visibility. Mounting them higher might have made them easier to glance at while driving. Though, I get that Audi probably didn't want to mess with the interior's aesthetic. But once you've driven them for a while, you do get used to it. It's a minor adjustment for an otherwise tech-forward cabin. One of the standout upgrades in the Audi Q8 e-tron 55 variant is its Bang & Olufsen sound system. When I first tried it, I thought, yeah, this sounds really good. But I wasn't quite sure how much better it actually is compared to other premium sound systems like those from Bose or Harman Kardon. Coincidentally, I had the Kia EV9 with me during the same review period. It came with the high-end Meridian sound system, which on its own sounds excellent. But the moment I jumped back into the Q8 e-tron, it hit me. The Bang & Olufsen system just felt more refined. The layers in the music were clearer, more defined, and better separated. You could really feel the extra tuning work that went into it. Don't get me wrong, the Meridian system in the EV9 is great, but the B&O setup is simply on another level. And to really appreciate that, you just have to experience both side by side. If you are an audiophile or just love great sound while you're driving, the Q8 e-tron 55 won't disappoint. Aside from the tech and performance upgrades, the Q8 e-tron 55 variant also brings a subtle but meaningful change inside the cabin. Up front, you'll notice a different seat design. The 55 variant swaps out the standard comfort seats found in the 50 variant for a pair of sport seats. These seats strike a great balance, offering the extra lateral support you want during spirited driving, without going overboard like full-on bucket seats. And despite their sportier shape, they are still highly adjustable, making it easy to dial in your ideal driving position. Other than that, the interior layout remains largely the same as the 50 variant, so you are still getting a refined, premium experience either way. When it comes to powertrain, this is where the Q8 e-tron 55 really sets itself apart from the 50 variant. Sure, both models share the same all-wheel drive setup with dual electric motors, but the 55 packs a noticeably stronger punch. Not only do the motors deliver more power, but Audi has also bumped up the battery capacity. The 55 variant now features a larger 114 kWh battery. This translates to an impressive theoretical range of up to 582 km on the WLTP cycle, giving you more freedom to go further between charges. Now let's take a look at the performance figures for the Q8 e-tron 55. When it comes to driving feel, the Q8 e-tron 55 doesn't stray too far from the 50 variant. Power delivery remains smooth and linear, and while the 55 packs a bit more punch on paper, the difference in acceleration is subtle. Thanks to the strong instant torque of those electric motors, both variants deliver the same satisfying surge off the line. Honestly, you need a side-by-side drag race to really notice the performance gap. What is immediately noticeable though is the increase in range. On a full charge, I was seeing an estimated range of 414 km, but I suspect it can go even further. With some mindful driving, I managed an average of 22.4 kWh per 100 km. Do the math, and you're looking at nearly 500 km of real-world range. For an electric SUV of this size and performance, that's genuinely impressive. As for the ride and handling, the Audi Q8 e-tron 55 doesn't disappoint. Like any good Audi, it leans into a sportier feel, delivering a stable, planted drive even at higher speeds. What really elevates the driving experience is the sharp, precise steering. It inspires confidence when you're pushing through corners, and there's solid feedback too, letting you feel exactly what the front wheels are doing. Interestingly, the 55 variant handles very much like the 50. Both are equally capable, whether you're cruising on the highway or navigating twisty back roads. Whichever variant you choose, the Q8 e-tron delivers a driving experience that's both engaging and reassuring. Just like the 50 variant, the Audi Q8 e-tron 55 comes with a solid set of brakes. They may be painted red for a sportier look, but under the surface, they're essentially the same well-tuned setup you'll find on the 50 variant. That said, the braking performance feels excellent, especially for an EV. Both the regenerative and physical braking blend seamlessly, delivering a smooth and natural response on the road. The adaptive regenerative braking adds to the driving experience, giving you more control and efficiency depending on the conditions. And when it comes to driver assistance features, the 55 doesn't hold back. Like the 50, it's packed with advanced systems designed to keep you safe and comfortable. One thoughtful touch, a physical button to turn off lane keep assist, a detail often overlooked by many Chinese brands. Here's a quick look at the full list of driver assistance systems available on the Q8 e-tron 55. At 493,000 ringgit, the Audi Q8 e-tron is certainly not what you call affordable. But here's the thing, it drives like a proper car. And for an EV, that really counts. In a market where many buyers are chasing lower prices and worrying about depreciation, the Q8 e-tron offers a driving experience that feels familiar, grounded, almost conventional in the best possible way. Personally, I'd rank it pretty high on the list of EVs I actually enjoy driving. The dynamics are sorted, it feels confident on the road, and everything works the way you expect it to. Now, yes, I'll admit, the tech inside is starting to show its age. The interface doesn't quite scream next gen, but crucially, it still packs all the essential you expect from a modern premium EV. One real highlight, the Bang & Olufsen sound system. This thing genuinely elevates the entire driving experience. It's one of those features that makes you go, yeah, I want this car. If you're after an electric SUV that delivers on driving feel and ticks the right boxes for a car enthusiast, the Q8 e-tron is definitely worth a closer look. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please kindly leave a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more review videos. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. To find out more about the Audi Q8 e-tron 55, head over to our website carsick.my. Hope to see you soon. Bye.